Hey guys, it's Teresa from Teresa Marie Wellness. Happy Monday to you. I'm coming to you live from my clean and colorful kitchen, as I have promised to do every Monday, to bring you a tidbit, a factoid, a strategy, some information to help make living the clean and colorful solution a reality for you. So every Monday I'm on here rolling through the 4 universal diet truths that make up the clean and colorful solution. So just in case you don't know, I am Teresa Marie from Teresa Marie Wellness, and I have created a program called the Clean and Colorful Solution because I do feel like it could help so many people live a longer, healthier, more satisfying life. And so while it's not actually a diet that you would follow, there's just like what I like to call universal diet truths that are true no matter what diet you do follow. So regardless of whether or not you're vegetarian, if you're vegan, if you follow low carb, if you're gluten-free, everybody can live clean and colorful. And that's by executing on the 4 universal diet truths, which are what I talk about on these videos. So the 4 are eating, so you'd be hard pressed to find a health practitioner out there who doesn't agree with me on these 4 points. So one is eating more whole food, right? Less processed stuff, less complicated, confusing, weird things. It's not really food. Eating all 5 colors every single day. Now it's not a bag of Skittles, I'm sorry. Getting in a high quality juice or smoothie every single day in lieu of a traditionally processed meal or snack, and exercising at least 21 minutes a day every single day. So those are the 4 universal diet truths that make up the clean and colorful solution. Anyone can do this. You don't have to buy anything. You don't need to do anything. You just need to start doing it. You can actually register at cleanandcolorful.com. I've got a beautiful free guide that teaches you pretty much what I cover on these videos. It's just the basic bare bones on how to get started living clean and colorful. And then I actually do have a 28-day program that goes with it that I just launched last week. And the challenge for that actually just started today, which is really exciting. It's a 28-day group challenge. We have a nice group of ladies signed up for that, which I'm very excited about. But so today then, last week I was on eating all 5 colors, and then today, so we did the pumpkin latte last week, the healthy pumpkin latte. I had that all week long last week. It's so good. Now I'm on the 3rd universal diet truth, which is having a juice or a smoothie every single day. And this is definitely, of the 3 universal diet truths, hands down, requires the most education because it can so easily go awry. So I wanted to answer today, the question is sort of what's the difference between a juice and a smoothie, because they're totally different things, and I think people get them confused quite a bit because they're both green, right? Like they look pretty similar. They're both full of vegetables, they're both full of phytochemical power, they're both really good for you, but they're very different in different ways. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, because the question I get all the time when someone buys my detox, I have a 3-day clean and colorful detox, which is pretty awesome too, and it's juices, smoothies, and soups, is can I make my juices in the blender? And I think there's fundamentally something kind of wrong with that question, because, I mean, you could, like technically you could actually make juices in a blender, but it would involve putting all of your produce in the blender and then straining it. Because really at the bare, like, at the foundation of the two is that a juice is separated from the fiber, right? So you make juices in a juicer, you make smoothies in the blender. So juices then, so I pulled this out of my juicer because for those of you who have a centrifuge juicer, you've seen what this looks like. And this little thing is this thing is like, you can put anything in the juicer and this centrifuge screen will completely pulverize the vegetable, and it will separate all of the fiber from the juice and the water. So what you end up getting then out of the juice is this really hydrating, highly nutrient dense and very easy to absorb vitamin, mineral, phytochemical power potency thing. There is no protein generally in a juice. There's no fat in a juice. You could very easily have a lot of sugar in a juice depending on who's making it for you and what they're putting in it. And I have a lesson on that too, like why your green juice might be making you fat, because a lot of the store-bought ones today have more sugar in them than soda. So generally, if I say have a juice or a smoothie every day in lieu of a traditional processed meal or snack, a juice would be replacing a snack, because a healthy, hearty green juice should be about 100, 150 calories, less than 20 grams of sugar. So that's what you have here, right? So this is just a bunch of like probably spinach, cucumbers, kale, celery, red bell pepper, ginger, and lemon. That's usually what I put in my basic green juice. You put it in the blender or in the juicer, and you end up with juice that you can absorb. You want to drink it right away because it's when it's most active. And then the fiber is either discarded, and then you can make soup with it, or you can make muffins with it, or you can put it in stuffing or whatever, or you can toss it. There's a lot of waste involved at the juice, and that is true. But the benefit then is that it is separated from the fiber, and that is actually a benefit, because now your body doesn't have to do any work to absorb those vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals. It just sucks them up and puts them to work. There is nothing else that needs to be done. When your food can absorb nutrition without having to break it down, it saves it from doing that level of work, so it can do other things like build your immunity, fight aging, increase energy, like all these things, like repair damaged cells, prevent long-term chronic disease. Like there's a lot of things that happen when your body's not busy digesting food, and that is the real value proposition and benefit to a juice. So then on the flip side of that, a smoothie looks pretty similar here, right? This is then made in the blender. A smoothie, if a juice is a replacement for a meal or for a snack, a smoothie is generally a replacement for a meal. Because everything that you put in the blender, you eat. You eat all the fiber. More often than not, we've added protein. There's ways to add healthy fats to smoothies. So you're going to have all of your macronutrients in a smoothie. It's going to be much more satisfying. It could also be really calorically dense too. So you just want to be aware of that. And there is still an added benefit to a smoothie over a salad because it's partially processed. I talked about this on my Facebook Live last week. I did on my personal page. Anytime you can do sort of the processing outside of your body, so even blending it breaks down a lot of the fiber and it makes it easier for your body to absorb. So you will get a really big nutrition lift from a green smoothie too. And these are great post-workout recovery because you can put a ton of protein and carbohydrates in here to refuel your glycogen. So you can just get more macronutrients out of a smoothie, which is made in the blender. You get micronutrients only and some sugar in a juice. So that's it, really. That's the difference between the two, and that's why I say there's benefits to both. They're both highly alkalizing, super dense sources of plant power. Just totally different value propositions, and just a different time and a different place for each one. So hopefully that clears that up for you. And then try and get one in every single day. And you just have to be really mindful of the sugar, because that's the only pitfall, is that juices and smoothies, if you're not making them yourselves, even if you are making them yourself, can be sugar bombs. And a sugar bomb, even if it is in the form of 14 different pureed fruits, it's still a sugar bomb. So you still want to be mindful of that. I mean, it's better than cola, but not that much better. So you just want to be really mindful of the amount of sugar that's going into them, and get really savvy at reading your nutrition labels if you are buying them pre-made. So that's it for this little quick lesson between the differences of juicing and smoothies, and sort of the differences between the two. The most common juicer people have uses this. This is from the Breville. This is a centrifuge juicer. There's masticating juicers, which are like, they take forever. You have to have a lot of patience, but they're more gentle with the cell walls, so the juice actually lasts a little bit longer, won't oxidize as quick. Blender options are upside down, backwards. There's bazillions of them. We have so many options today. They're both fairly inexpensive. These juicers are like 60 bucks these days, so it's worth picking them up if you want to adopt the habit, because it'll pay itself off, and because you can make a juice for like $3 or $4, and you buy them generally for 8 to 12, so it pays itself off pretty quick. Okay, that is it for today. Thank you for joining in. I will leave some links in the comments here. I'll leave the link to the Jumpstart Guide for the free Clean and Colorful Jumpstart Guide. I will leave the link to the 28-day challenge, which technically started today, but there's still space in there. The more the merrier. If you want to join in on that, it's an awesome challenge. You get a 28-day meal plan, a 28-day recipe guide, a 28-day workout plan, and then 28 days of me coming at you from my kitchen talking about clean eating, colorful nutrition, the power of liquid plants, and then how to build fitness for life. There's a lot of really great content in there, and the community's awesome. Like the people in these challenges, like just they make me so happy. That is it for me today. Happy Monday. I hope you have a wonderful week, and until I see you again, I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Bye-bye.